Well, we've touched upon a bunch of different topics. I'll summarize a little bit that would fall either under ugly or bad. One would be the perception that PMOs are outdated and are too focused on red tape and don't provide visual value, which was one thing we talked about, which ties into the sustainability of PMOs. We just talked about the concept of what defines success and do we have a process to validate success, and it's not only quantitative, it's also quality. A famous, I've said this in a couple of podcasts, but I still think it's great, so I'm going to repeat it. I was at a concert recently, and one of the guys was wearing a T-shirt. On the top of the T-shirt it said sound engineer, right? And underneath it said, as a definition, sound engineer, nobody knows what I do until I stop doing what I do. And I think you and I both agree that, project management could belong to that gray workforce, which is highly essential to the success of a delivery value chain. But I don't think we're not sufficiently aware of how we position. Are we people even know what the heck we do? Or are we just that gray workforce in the background? It's kind of like when you produce, when Steve Jobs or Elon Musk gets up on stage and presents a new product like they invented it, and we all said, yeah, he invented it. No, you didn't. There's 1,000 engineers behind you who shed blood, sweat, and tears, but you don't see them. It's kind of also the same thing since you talked about restaurants. In restaurants, the cooks are that's a hard skill to learn. It's a tough job. But who gets all the glory? It's usually the waiters who get the tip. Why? Because they're the ones who, who are, or if you're going to go the difference between engineering and sales. So that's an aspect that's a challenge. We talked about maybe the insufficient executive attention or awareness. We talked about toxic behavior and we talked about certification. Let's shift from the ugly and bad to the good, because I know that you and I are both diehard idealists, and the reason why we like to stand on soapboxes is because we still think that we matter and other people matter, and we want to change the world and make it a better place and leave a legacy.